Welcome back. This is called the Voodoo band. This thing's awesome. So, to use a Voodoo band, get Voodoo band for the wrist. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it really uncomfortably tight. So we're going to start at the distal end, and we're going to catch it. Now it's nice and stuck. And then we're going to roll it tighter where the problem is. So we're going to go around, and then if it's the back of the wrist, we're going to pull it pretty tight. Not 100% tight, but like 50% band tension, and maybe a little bit more relaxed on the other side. Pull it nice and tight, and go around. Pull it nice and tight. So these wrist muscles, wrist bones, muscles are all up here in the forearm. So we're actually going to think about the whole forearm as a thing that we're going to work on. And this is the back of the arm. Pull it tight on the back of the arm. Pull it tight on the back of the arm. Bloop. Pull it tight. And oh, we probably got a little left. And then wrap it tight. Get it in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So we're squishing. We're squishing real tight. And so now we're going to be moving real tight. Put a timer on. You want to not do this for more than 2 minutes. This is like a 2-minute kind of thing because it's very, very tight because like it's cutting off the circulation tight. It's all the way tight. Anyway, so here's what's happening. We're being squished. Squished. And there's creating so much compression that as my muscles slide next to each other under all that compression, it's actually creating some shearing stress. So now we're starting to delaminate some of these things, and we're going to restore some of the sliding surfaces, which is really good. It's also nice and tacky, so I can take it. I can give myself like this Indian burn. It seems like it would be a bad idea, but we're actually doing foam rolling. We're doing extreme foam rolling here. And so this tends to work real fast and real good. And so as well, we're also taking the fluids and we're squeezing them back up. That's why we always want to go up this way. Also, you don't want to like force all these fluids into the hands. We want to get them out. Also, the veins and stuff like that, they have one-way valves and you don't want to pop them, so don't force the blood that way. That's not going to be very good for you. You want to go this way. I like to get a nice overlap so you don't get like, you get little blisters, not blisters, like little like hickeys, you know, you get little like little blood hickeys in there. Anyways, don't worry about that. Just make it look cool, like you got armor. Woo, it's been long enough. All right, so then I take it off. Woo. Voila. And there's something about all that tension that gives also like a nervous system reset. I don't know, it makes you reconsider what you're feeling in that area. All that feeling, all that stuff going in your brain's like, well, maybe it doesn't hurt quite as bad as it used to. And so oftentimes, almost every time after a Voodoo band, people are pleasantly surprised how much better that actually feels. And I think it physically moves the gunk out, and I think physically it does a lot of good things to the fascia as well. So Voodoo bands are awesome, highly recommend them. Okay, I'm gonna talk about one more thing. Let's see how many more things we get into. All right, so everything's connected. So now we're thinking about not just the wrist, isolating the wrist. What about the rest of the arm? Where's all that stuff coming from? What's going on? So, wrist bones connect to the arm bone. So, some stuff that we can do. We can actually foam roll our arm, but foam rollers aren't gonna work too good on the arm, on this part anyways. So, I find it better to use my other arm. And you can use my elbow, and I can get in there, and I can massage different places, and I try to treat some of these muscle knots with my other arm. I could also use my fingers, get in there. So if it's the back of the wrist issue, the muscles are gonna be on the back of the arm. If it's the front of the wrist issue, the muscles are gonna be on the front of the arm. That's just how that works. I also like to use my knee. Sometimes I can get on top and I can just smash here with my knee. The knee's a little bit more dull than my elbow, less pointy, and it's also heavier. So I can use one knee. I can use two knees. I can really put some weight on there. It doesn't seem to break the arm. seems to make it better, if anything. Tenderize, you gotta tenderize it. That is true. All right, so that's some good old foam rolling for the wrist. Another thing I've seen some people do, they take their wrists and they put them under their knees. Sometimes if you've been doing too many handstands in a day, this can feel really nice. Ooh, just kind of that pressure, that squeezing, can feel good. So this is another one that works kind of good. That's all I can think of for right now. So until I think of something else, thank you for watching. And if it works, let me know. And if it doesn't work, then let me know. And good luck.